Jeannie's with us in New Jersey. Hi, Jeannie. How are you?
Hi, Dave and Jade. How are you?
Better than we deserve. What's up?
I just need a little bit of encouragement and some clarification on something I heard you say a couple of days ago or weeks ago. I can't remember. I am baby step 3. I am struggling with getting rid of that last credit card because I want to buy a house next year, and I do want to do the manual underwriting. But you mentioned something about you're like having a credit card is more, even if you're not using it, is more damaging than not having it. I want my score to be indeterminable, but can that happen if I have a credit card still open on it?
No, it cannot.
Just tell me to cut it up.
No, it
Cut
cannot.
it up.
You cannot.
Okay.
It cannot be indeterminable while you have open credit accounts.
Anything?
Even if there's zero balances, anything. Yes, everything
Okay.
has to be completely closed and zero balance.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
As long as it's open,
right.
it's still reporting, even if it's reporting a zero balance.
Okay. I'm already in touch with Churchill, so we're going through stuff, but I couldn't understand how you explained it before the other day, and I just wanted some.
Yeah, that's the damage. The damage is that what you end up with when you have one credit card open and a zero balance and no other credit accounts of any kind, you're going to end up with a low credit score because you have almost no credit. That's what it amounts to. Even though it's not bad, it's just you don't have any. You'd be like a 20-year-old or something that just got their first card, and the only thing they have in their whole life, they're not going to have a high credit score with one credit card. You know? And that's back where you are, and that's what you're setting up. So, because the algorithm is based on how you interact. The algorithm that creates the credit score is based on how you interact with credit. Mm-hmm. It's not based on anything else. And so, if you have zero interaction with credit, then that's when you have an indeterminable, a zero credit score.
Jeannie, you said you're nervous. Are you nervous because you're unsure of your credit score dropping to zero when you cut this up? Are you nervous because now you won't have this credit card in your life? Where's your nerves coming from specifically?
I think the nerves are coming from just having that cushion or thinking I have a cushion. And I don't want to think that, but I'm struggling with myself. It's just a battle.
It is a battle.
Really.
Look, I'm going to validate that because the credit card companies, that's what they tell us. They tell us, you can't exist without us. You need us to prop up your life. You can't spend without. They've been telling us this for decades.
Don't leave home without it.
Don't leave home without it.
I'm 53, so I just started this in January. I'm just like, that stuff has been drilled in me a long time.
And you're single.
I'm just trying. Yes.
And so you feel vulnerable. You feel a little bit vulnerable for that reason.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And that's very normal. But what that tells us is, and that I went through this, spiritually myself some 30 years ago. It tells me what I'm counting on. What is in a sense, not a true spiritual sense, but in a sense, what is my God? What is my provision?
Oh my gosh. Okay, I'm going to do it, y'all.
It's so good.
But I mean, that's what I had to cope with. I went, who's providing for me?
Yeah, I don't like the way you put that.
I know, but I that's what I had to have here in my head, and it wasn't like a golden calf worshiper. I'm not saying that. That's not what you're doing. But the thing is this, I figured out I really can't count on them to make my life good. I can count on me and my hard work and my diligence and discipline and wisdom, and I can count on God providing for me, my Heavenly Father who's crazy about me. I can count on those two things, but I 100% can't count on Wells Fargo.
Look.
Exactly.
That's a word.
That's it. And that's who is my provider, and that's what they've done.
Yeah.
They've gotten their tentacles around, their claws around that portion of our heart.
Yeah.
That says, don't leave home without it.
Don't leave home. And that's
turns out Daniel Boone did.
And he was all right.
He did okay,
Yeah, we got to stop.
He actually died bankrupt. But anyway,
Instead of relying on credit and credit scores, I just say, give yourself credit. Give yourself credit that you can handle your own money. Give yourself credit that you can budget and you're a big girl and a big boy.
Isn't it interesting how that word is interchangeable?
It is.
Credit as in I'm going to go in debt, or I'm going to give myself credit. Cred. Street cred. I'm going to give myself the belief in myself.
Whew, I'm putting that in the quick read.
And that's what I'm thinking.
Yeah.
But That's why the credit cards have big, and the FICO score. Really, when we talk about this, don't worship at the altar of the great FICO.
Yeah.
Oh, great FICO, provider of all good things. We bring you offerings of interest so that you give us a bigger score that has nothing to do with nothing except how much we play kissy face with the bank. And, we really, this is our provider.
Yeah.
Oh, FICO, good old FICO. And I think of these bad B movies with like a pyramid with flames coming out of the top and the face made out of stone and there's smoke coming out the ears. And great FICO. Oh, great FICO. We worship you. Like we're Mayans or something.
Boy.
Oh my God, give me a break.
No, none of that.
Yeah. But I mean, that not picking on her, but I mean, that's where I was too.
I get it. Yeah.
We were convinced the best way to become wealthy is to go in debt, stay in debt.
Yeah.
By the people who want you to go into debt and stay in debt.
Yeah.
They've convinced us of that. The borrower is truly slave to the lender. Good. Hey, another one's down. She's going to cut it up, Jade. We did it.
She is. She's going to do it.
She's going to do it.